Ever wondered if you had billions of dollars in your account what you would do? Big house, multiple cars, or to travel across the world? Here is the list of 11 things billionaires have spent millions on, which we guarantee you cannot think of. Mark Zuckerberg's property purchase. Speaking of tech billionaires, no doubt Mark Zuckerberg comes first on the list. Being CEO of Facebook, he is insanely rich and does not have to think twice before buying something. Speaking of buying, in the year 2014, Mark bought Kauai's North Shore area and an island in the Central Pacific which belongs to the Hawaiian archipelago. On that island, he possesses almost 400 acres of beach property and another 350-acre sugarcane plantation. Looking at this, we can safely say he is not just interested in tech, he is also fond of agriculture. Jack Ma's property in Hong Kong. Jack Ma, another tech billionaire, founder of Alibaba, has bought a huge property in Hong Kong, which is one of the most expensive cities in the world. Hong Kong comes in top 5 in the list of least affordable places to buy property. Considering the population increase and increase in GDP, the real estate prices of the city have skyrocketed. But to a billionaire, this all does not matter. There are speculations that one unnamed buyer has bought the real estate of $191 million mansions, which exist in the richest neighborhood of Hong Kong, and that unnamed buyer is none other than Jack Ma. Bill Gates and notebook. Billionaires at some point stop buying what they need and start buying what they want, and having a ridiculous amount of money in accounts, they tend to make any purchase that will raise their status in society. Bill Gates has spent over $30 million to buy a 70-page notebook. It sounds really ridiculous, but wait, the notebook was written by Leonardo da Vinci, the great scientist, mathematician, artist and painter who lived in Europe in the 15th century. The manuscript appears to be full of diagrams, drawings and texts, which are written by the legend himself. Jeff Bezos' house. Looking at the title, it does not really sound like it is a crazy expenditure. Rich people do tend to buy multi-million-dollar houses, it is not uncommon. But wait, Jeff Bezos here in this list has spent millions of dollars buying a museum in the heart of Washington, D.C. Reports claim Bezos paid over $23 million to buy the property, and to refurbish it in his home spent another $12 million. The mansion exists in the neighborhood of the people like Obama and Trump. Larry Page and yacht. One of the co-founders of Google, Larry Page, is also insanely rich. When he is not working in his office, he loves to sail the seas, but with utmost comfort. Larry Page has reportedly bought a $45 million yacht that has everything that one boat can offer. It is said to be a house on the water. The yacht is named Senses and loaded with a bar, multiple bedrooms, a helipad, and several jet skis. Jan Koum and cars. Everyone likes cars, some people buy one or two, but Jan Koum, the co-founder of WhatsApp, after selling his WhatsApp shares to Facebook, he received almost $7.5 billion, which he then invested in buying several expensive cars. Currently, his car collection consists of multiple Porsches and Ferraris. Carlos Slim and artwork. Carlos Slim, the Mexican telecom magnate, is another billionaire who enjoys acquiring high-end art. He has been collecting art for a long time and now has over 65,000 items in his collection. And he spent $800 million creating a museum named after his late wife, Museo Sumaya, to show them out to the rest of the world. Auguste Rodin, Salvador Dali, Bartolomé Esteban, Murillo and Tintoretto are among the artists represented at the museum, which has a distinctive design. Mukesh Ambani's house. Billionaires spending millions of dollars on their homes is not surprising, but Mukesh Ambani has built the most expensive house in the world, estimating more than $1 billion. The name of his house is Antila, which consists of 3 helipads over the 160-car garage. A ballroom, an 80-seat theatre, terrace gardens, a spa and a temple are among the features of the massive tower, with 27 stories, 173 meters tall and area of over 4,000 square meters. Steve Ballmer and LA Clippers. Ranking the 8th richest person in the world, he surely is an ultra-rich guy who has millions to spend in his free time. Being a big sports fan, Steve Ballmer has bought multiple teams in football and basketball, but the next transaction is one of the most massive even for billionaires. Steve Ballmer has reportedly bought the Los Angeles basketball team that goes by the name LA Clippers, which are estimated at over $2 billion, which is the second highest bid in the history of auction. Larry Ellison, Hawaii Island. Larry Ellison, founder of Oracle, the biggest cloud infrastructure platform, has spent around $300 million to buy an island, which is known as Lanai. Estimated area of the island is almost 90,000 acres, which is almost as big as the city. The island has 2 high-end resorts to meet to the comfort of the special guests who visit the island. Elon Musk and submarine. It is impossible for this list to end without the most famous billionaire and founder of Tesla, Elon Musk. We know Musk is quite ingenious and has a high interest in futuristic devices and vehicles. Elon Musk has reportedly bought the submarine car which was part of the Bond movie The Spy Who Loved Me. Elon Musk has spent almost $1 million on a car that is just for show.